Hello, YouTube. My name is Sigma Gaming, and here we are today. I am in creative mode, and I will be creating the classroom. So, I hope you all are looking forward to me building this epic classroom in my awesome Altair skin. Yeah, you know you love it. So, the one thing I really want to look forward to doing in this is creating the world. Is creating the classroom. It's definitely one of them. And if you hear music in the background, that's not mine. It's my older sister, because she likes her música, la música. Anyway, so what we're gonna definitely need the most of is chests. We're gonna go over basic information and stuff you should know about Minecraft. And I'm lagging. Well, that was a very interesting sound. So we're going to go over the basics about Minecraft. Alright, so we'll go over the big stuff that a lot of people know about the most of. Alright. Alright, so, that was a terrible crack. It's early in the morning, I'm sorry. Alright, so you have your chest, and then you have a double chest. And lag again, okay. Now what you have is your crafting tables. And a furnace. Torches, I'll put them all between each. Yeah. You know, oh, that's right, your ender chest, and I am really laggy, and I am so off right now, I'm just tired. In bed. Okay, so... Okay, let me get rid of all this. Alright, so, here is some basic stuff, hold on. God damn it. So, ourselves against the wall. It's a catchy song. Okay. So, here you have your furnace. The fuel for a furnace is actually, it can be any of these woods, really. You can, yeah. There. Okay. And I'm gonna need that for the lesson. And the resources I will need will be here. I should have prepped for this video before I started it. Alright, so the way you get coal. Lag again. Why? Okay. So coal comes from a coal ore, or coal vein. So I'm just gonna build up a little coal thing there. So that is where you get this. This is called coal. That will drop every time you break it, and you will receive a coal. You will get one coal for every one ore you destroy. Every so often, you'll break one of these, and you'll actually get XP for it. This is charcoal. Charcoal comes from burning some of these. So, say I put a piece of wood in there, and then I put another piece of wood in there. You see, any wood will do that. And any wood can go up here, as long as it's straight from the woods, or the forest. And you will get charcoal. So that's how the furnace works. And I really hope that that is helpful for you. And there. Okay. So what this is your fuel source. This is the fire. How much one thing is burning. So put 3 charcoal in there, for example. I put something in here. You're going to see it drop from 3 to 2 immediately, and then the fire is going to come up. As this is cooking, the fire is dropping. Depending on the resource and depending on what your fuel source is, what you're cooking, you may even cook 4 things at once before the fire depletes and you go from 2 to 1. That's how the furnace works. Alright, so now we're going to come over here to the crafting table. The crafting table is a 3x3 grid. That means you have 3 in each row and 3 of each column. If you go to your inventory, well... Oh, wait, I can do it here. Okay. Survival. This is what your survival inventory looks like. Not all the way. You will have a 2x2 grid. So basically, if you chop off this half and you chop off that half, and you just have these 4 blocks. You will have that in your basic inventory grid if you're not looking at a crafting table. That'll be right here. So, I think they kind of modified it a little bit too. Oh yeah, these will be here and these will be there, and it's a little bit of a different layout now that I'm in creative, but that is what you have. So now that you know how the crafting table, the inventory, the basic survival inventory is laid out, now we're going to come to the chest. Your chest has 3 columns and I don't know how many rows, but a lot. And over here it has a lot. So the way you make a double chest is you just put a chest next to it. Now you cannot do this. Alright, let me come back over, grab another chest. Okay. Now one thing you can't do is this. You can't do that. You can't put a chest next to a double chest. It doesn't work. So if I was to break this, I can't put one there anyway. It has to be here. It has to be at least 1 block away. Now, can I do this? No. You see? You can do that. You can put it at an angle to it, but overall it cannot be directly next to it. It has to be away from it. You can't go over, you can't go above. It has to have some spacing. So, let's see, let's do this. Can't do that obviously because, you know, there's chest there. But overall it wouldn't work. So that's that. Ender chest. Okay, so an ender chest is a little bit more complicated, but it is a basic big thing that a lot of people will know about. So we have this ender chest, and we're going to put one over here. Okay, so we look in this ender chest, it's empty, alright? Empty. Making sure, just letting you all know it's empty. So say I come over here, and I put in an ender chest in that one. It's going to be in here. The way the ender chest works is so long as there are 2 ender chests, they're linked. These are linked to each other. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of people asking, well, what if I have 3 ender chests? I can get that in there. There we go. Okay, you still have your ender chest. It's in there too. It's in all of them. Now, if I do this, it's gone. All of them no longer have the ender chest. So that is the basic ender chest lesson for you guys. And now I will get rid of those. Alright, so enchanting table. There's another lesson to be learned here. This as well is going to be a little bit complicated, so I'll just grab an iron sword, diamond sword, it doesn't really matter. But I will need at least 1 of each article of clothing, or armor, whatever. And I will need this as well. Okay, so I'm over here, and oh no, wait, ooh, that'll be for a different episode, guys. Oh, lag. Why lag? Alright, so you come over here and you just put in a tunic, leather tunic. Okay. The way an enchantment table works, I have to teach you how the enchantment table works, and this is gonna be the most complicated part of this episode, and I will teach you all in a later episode about more complicated things. So this is like level 1 complication. If I can, alright, I'll just type it in. Alright, oh, well, what just happened? Okay, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. What on earth? I start seeing all these things coming up from Twitch. I'm a little curious, actually. Alright, hold on. I'm so sorry, everybody. Let me get rid of that video. Alright. I'm so sorry, everybody. I am really sorry. Okay, but we will continue with the complication. I mean, this is the first episode of class as well, so you're going to have to forgive me. Alright, and we will take bookshelves. Alright, now some people will be asking, oh, why do we need bookshelves? Well, take a look in here. So you see that the highest number is 7. Alright, 7. Now watch this. Highest number is now 7 officially. Give it a second. Let me come out of that real quick. Let me put another one on top. Okay, so now I will put this here. 8. It went up. You will notice that as I put down bookshelves, the base number that the level is for the material is going to increase. 9. Okay, give me a second here. Let me build up that area a little more. And there. So now you all can see that just as it goes, the more you add, and you want to keep it like 1 block. Give it a block distance, so the immediate block, don't put a bookshelf. Put it right next to that. Give it some distance. You can put it at the bottom, but you're not going to get the same results. You're not going to get the most reliable results. Alright, and so as you can see, by adding these, the base level now will be increased. As you can see, now it went from, our lowest one was what, 3, and now we're at 28. So as you can see, that does have an effect. So I put that in there and I go for the 28. You're going to notice it starts glowing. Leather tunic, fire protection. That is not the only enchantment. There are different enchantments for different articles of clothing. Some of them are the same, but you will get different things. Like for these iron leggings, projectile protection. The Roman numerals represent what level of enchantment and that specific enchantment it has. So, for example, Unbreaking of 3. That means it's even stronger to a 3rd degree. Doesn't mean that it's, invincible. It'll eventually break, but it is just that much stronger. So, upgrade the legs, Unbreaking of 3, fire protection, and the iron helm. As you can see, once again, just unbreaking projectile. That's what I'm striking. So an iron sword, and it doesn't matter what kind of sword it is, you'll get the same kind of stuff. It's just, I needed 2 swords, and I just grabbed that one. So sharpness of 3, fire aspect of 1, unbreaking of 3. So what fire aspect of 1 is when you hit an enemy, every so often they'll actually get set on fire. With smite is strength, and same thing as sharpness. But with smite, it is a little bit more different. As you can see with sharpness, I went from +7, the diamond naturally has +7 attack damage. With that smite, it actually adds 10.75. It went up to 10.75. With smite, this was originally +6. With smite, you're not going to get a visual difference, but it is going to have a result difference. Alright, now for the bow. The bow will have different enchantments. Now you got power and punch. Punch is a little bit like knockback. Knockback is different. I was really hoping I would get that. But now I'm going to show you that the arrow cannot be enchanted. There is no enchantments for arrows. There isn't. Now, as for enchanting stuff, there is a lot that you can do with enchantment. There are a lot of things you can enchant. But overall, that is the basics for enchantment. Now, nighttime, I'm going to get to this because it is nighttime. This is the bed. You build a bed with 3 blocks of wooden planks and 3 wool. The wool don't have to be the same. Just 3 wool and 3 wood planks, and you right click it, and that's how you go to sleep. You just wait for your screen to go like this, and you will wake up and the sun will be up. Now, if there are mobs around you, mobs being zombies, creatures, anything like that, within a certain block radius of the bed, you can't sleep. It'll say there are monsters nearby. And it's usually, I think, 20, 25, no. I think it's about 15 to 20 block radius. You cannot sleep. You have to go and kill them or wait for them to go away. Alright, and that is Basic Class for Survival Episode 1. I hope you all enjoyed this. I will catch you all later on Episode 2. And